Hello, this is the Gbpjpy speaking. I hope you all had a fantastic week. I had a fantastic one. Our previous forecast went well. I hope you followed the update that I posted on Wednesday. And feel free kindly to subscribe to this channel. I will really appreciate. Today I'll be starting with pound USD, and this is going to be my expectation for the week. And I hope we all watched the update that I posted, and we're expecting the market to sell to 1.28500 and then buy, but the buy seems like it's retracing. So this is what I'll be expecting for this new week. As seen on your screen, I'll be expecting a short sell to 1.28500, which I call the critical zone, and then an impulsive buy towards 1.3100, and then a retracement to retest our minor zone at 1.300, and then another strong buy towards 1.33000. However, we're in a very critical situation if you follow fundamentals, so anything in this market can happen. That's why I've been advising my followers, my friends, my students to not be too stiff. The market doesn't care, the market doesn't know you, and it doesn't care, and it will never care. So it is your job to adapt. So in case, because this zone I have outlined here is the critical zone, in case we don't get price action rejection to confirm our buys, and the market decides to continue selling, just continue taking your sells, targeting 1.26800. So this is what I'm talking about. In case the market decides to close strongly below here, I will expect a retracement, of course, of this minor zone that has been broken, and then we continue with the sell, targeting 1.26558, around there. So we'll have around 150 pips, but this is in case you don't get price action rejection around here. You'll continue selling because this zone that I have outlined here is the critical zone. So that is what the market might do. In case we close strongly below here, we continue selling, targeting 1.2680. But in case the market decides to offer price action rejection around our critical zone, just know we are going up. And for price action traders, of course, you can see this is a possible double bottom. So that is also a possible setup. So what are you going to be doing? I want you guys to keep your eyes, or rather focus on this zone, because the market, this is the zone that will determine the future, or rather what is going to be happening during the week. Because in case we close strongly below here, just know we are going towards 1.2650. But in case we get price action rejection around here, just know we are going upwards towards 1.3100, then a retest, then a strong buy towards 1.33. I repeat, this is the zone that is going to give us the future, or rather our direction for pound USD. We're in the period of US elections, so anything is possible in this market. Be flexible. On to pound JPY. The same thing, of course, pound JPY and pound USD are highly correlated. So I'll be expecting, this is my scenario number one, a short sell to the critical zone. In this case for pound JPY, it's 135.500, and then a strong buy towards 137.500, and then a retest of 137, and then a strong buy towards 140.000. So this is going to be my first setup. What is going to determine the success of this setup is the critical zone. In case we get price action rejection to confirm our buys at the critical zone, I am going to take my buys targeting 131. That is scenario number one. Sorry, targeting 138.000. However, for scenario number two, in case the selling momentum or the selling pressure for pound JPY, or rather in case the yen pair strengthens and we close strongly below this critical zone, just know we are going to be targeting this zone, which I've indicated as target in case close below the critical zone, which is 133.000. So in case the market decides to close below this critical zone, just know we are heading to 133.000. That is going to be scenario number 2. As I said before, keep your eye on the critical zone. It is also going to determine the future of pound JPY. In case it breaks through or closes strongly below, we're heading to 135. In case it offers price action rejection, we're going to head back up to 138. Let's go on to gold. For gold, this is a setup that I had sent, and in case, of course, you're in the free Telegram group, and I think I posted it in the YouTube, in the update that I posted on Wednesday this week. We had this setup which I said I'll be expecting gold. I haven't changed anything. I'll be expecting gold for a short sell. I said up to 1890. However, as you can see, the sell didn't manage to get to 1890. We are at 1898.54. So I'll be expecting still this setup holds. And as you can see, I have used trend lines. And this is where I get to sometimes give another tip. And I said it in the free Telegram channel. Some of you are too attached to your trend lines. And I always say, please don't get married to your trend lines. They are just that, trend lines. Nothing much, they are just trend lines. Don't put so much focus on them. Good. So this is the setup also I'll be expecting for gold. I'll be expecting a short sell until we achieve 1890 zone. However, we can also go downwards to 1880. That has been the level of resistance, or rather the level of support. So we can head lower towards 1880. That's why I've said don't get married to your trend lines, because if we get to 1880, we will have violated these trend lines. But that doesn't mean that since we have violated, now we are going to head back to, we are now going to sell just because we have violated our trend lines. So what will I be looking for gold? Briefly, a short sell to 1890, 1880, and then price action rejection for me to confirm my buys, and then we take it back up towards 1950. So that is going to be the setup for gold that I'll be looking forward to this coming week. A short sell to 1880, 1890, and it may be more on the 1880 side than 1890, and then a strong buy towards 1950. So on to Nasdaq. So for Nasdaq, we did so well, and I hope someone made some pips from this. It was such a good move. So this is what I'll be expecting for Nasdaq. This selling pressure, I suspect, it's going to continue. This selling pressure, I suspect it is going to continue up to our critical zone or the optimal trade entry point. And this is scenario number 1 for Nasdaq, up to the critical zone or the optimal trade entry point. They coincide. So, and then price action rejection around this critical zone, which also happens to be H4 minus zone, and then a strong buy towards 12,400. That is scenario number 1. However, as you can see, in case the market doesn't continue selling, we can see for price action traders, this is a possible double bottom. So anything is possible. Anything is possible. The target here is, we will be targeting for scenario number 1 to take advantage of this buy. Taking advantage of this buy. So in case the market decides to offer you at the market close, in case it decides to offer you price action rejection around here, as you can see, this is a possible double bottom for price action traders. So we can continue going up. So when you see the market reject maybe at the open on Monday and it starts going up, don't worry. Just look for your buy entries, because this is also a possible double bottom. It's also a possible optimal trade entry point. So the market can decide to immediately reverse and continue buying upwards. So keep your eye on that too. It is very possible. So that is scenario number one. So for scenario number two, in case the selling momentum for Nasdaq continues and we close below this critical zone, we are going to sell to the next target of 11,200, which happens to be our next target in case this zone is violated. This is a minor zone, so in case we break through or close strongly below, just know we are going to sell towards 11,200. But this one, it will only happen in case we close strongly below 11,600. Excuse me. Then to Dow Jones, which of course they are highly correlated, or US30. This one I'll be expecting, of course, a sell towards our critical zone and then a strong buy towards 29,100, which of course has been our target for so long. And we didn't really achieve it, but we were so close, only around 300 pips, and we were good to go. However, in case we violate this critical zone, we are going to sell downwards further towards our target. So your job will be to check. So in case during market open the selling continues, continue selling. Take your short sells towards this critical zone, which also coincides with our optimal trade entry point at 28,000. And then after that is achieved, keep your eye on this zone. What will the market do? Will it reject or will it close strongly below? If it rejects, no, we are going to look for buy entries targeting 29,100. However, if it closes strongly below this critical zone, we are going to sell downwards towards 27,200. That is what I'll be looking forward to on Dow Jones, which, as you can see, it highly correlates with the US100. So on to Euro USD, and to be very honest, I don't really trade this pair so oftenly. I find it very slow, and I like speed, so I rarely trade it. But this, you can look for this setup, sell towards this zone, which is around 1.1680, and then a strong buy towards 1.1830, and then a retest of 1.1780, and then a strong buy towards 1.1900, which has been our target all along. So check out for that. And this, as I always say, whatever I have put out there, it is going to work. Your job is to just believe. Your job is to go for it. Your job is to follow and mark your charts. So that is all I had for today. I will be updating more on Wednesday. I'll be giving you guys an update based on what I have put out today. So wait for that on Wednesday. We are going to see, and I'll be giving daily updates on the free Telegram channel. So kindly check the description box for the free Telegram channel, and also please subscribe to this channel. I will really appreciate that effort. So mark your charts. As I've said, whatever I have put out there is going to pay. See you on Wednesday. Wishing you a blessed week ahead. And may you be successful in whatever you're going to go for. All the best. This was the Great FX speaking.